All right, everybody. This has been a very interesting day. Um, I had two appointments um, via Zoom, and both of them got follow ups tomorrow to get coded. All right. And then Bernadette was on both of the Zoom calls with me, and it's amazing, right? Then I got an appointment tomorrow morning at 9:30 with a young fella that used to be with the company. He had some challenges with the marketing, um, but I'm gonna help him out with that. And then I got somebody. I think it's the way they market. Um, Somebody who's a bit or a crypto miner, Ethereum miner, and so we're, you know, she texts the wrong number, and I'm like, and then we start talking and chatting or texting back and forth, and she's in New York, single mom. She's showing me, how much she has $2 million invested in Ethereum, and she actually in one day, just today, she got $150,000 gain. Now she thinks that the algorithm deducts the taxes, and that didn't sound right to me. So I called my old business partner, who now lives in Mexico because he made so much money in crypto. He bought a cottage down there and sold everything in the United States, and now he's living down there. And so I asked him about, you know, he says that nobody's withholding tax on crypto, and it's kind of they're in a there's a lawsuit going on because cryptocurrency is a currency, not an investment, and so it's more taxed. So it more falls under commodities. So commodities, it's kind of weird how it's 60-40. So it's saying that long-term gains, now this is what it said on the internet, long-term gains for commodities are taxed at 60%, and short-term gains are taxed at 40%. But then it goes on to say that long-term capital gains are capped at 15%, and short-term capital gains are basically taxed at your tax rate based on your income. Okay, but there's so many people not paying. They're not even paying taxes on their capital gains. Now they shouldn't have to pay anything unless they pull the money out. Just because they're getting a gain doesn't mean they need to pay tax. But if they pull that money out, they're either going to pay income tax, long-term or short-term capital gains, depending on how long they have it and how the money in the account. But whether it's taxed as an investment or as a commodity, so these things we got to know, right? And so we have strategies that, in using life insurance, that the same strategies that they use for in real estate investment properties is identical. Okay, and life insurance is the solution. So if it's under $1 million, they use a trust. So you got a buyer for your real estate or your capital gain or your crypto, and you agree upon a price. You put the money through. You sell the asset to the trust, and then the trust. The buyer puts the money in the trust. It's not a taxable event, and the money goes to the asset goes to the buyer. That's not taxed until you take that money out. Now, some people are taking an income stream, monthly or annual income, paying income tax. And then a couple of years ago, they came up with this finance premium. So rates are like less than 4%. So you borrow the money from the trust, and it's not a taxable event, to pay the premium on an index universal life. Money goes tax deferred and it's tax advantage when you take it out. That's the only way to get money out of an asset, real estate or crypto, that's under $1 million. Now, if it's over $1 million, they bring in a third-party fiduciary. They, you get a, you got a buyer for the asset. You sell the asset to the fiduciary, and he delivers the asset to the buyer, and then he loans you the money on a 30-year balloon. Now, you put that money in an account averaging 7%, it'll double 3 times before you have to pay it back. But the only investment I know of, or way to invest money or hold money that you're not going to pay capital gains on the gain, right, is going to be in a life insurance contract, right? So that's works for crypto and for investment property, same strategies. Okay, so a lot of people that are trading in crypto don't understand that. They think that the capital gains are taken care of already. What it is they haven't figured out how they want to tax them, but they're going to tax them, right? And they're going to come at you hard. They're going to come at them hard for those who haven't paid Uncle Sam. All right. Hope this benefits you. Hope it helps you understand. Help me understand a lot better. But we shouldn't be afraid to talk about cryptocurrency, okay? Because we got the solution. Because they're paying out their nose. 39% short-term capital gains. That's yeah, they're making a bunch of money, but they're going to owe a lot of money if they don't set it aside, okay? And most of them aren't, or they got to structure it different. They got to do it different, and we can help them with that. All right. Hope this benefits. Hope this share this if you think it's going to be educating anybody. But have a great night.